Hey guys, Fhraelaok here with another episode from my Road to Pandaria series, and in this episode I wanted to work a little bit on archaeology and show you a way of making money that's currently working. It's something that's been in since patch 3.3.0, which is when Icecrowned Citadel was released back in Wrath of the Lich King. Can you guess what it is? That's right. Fhraelaok's Barely Bigger Beer. I had 100 of them, and I did not notice that 11 of them sold for 10 gold. I was going to put them up at 20 gold each, as they were going for 23 at the time, and that was going to be a fast sell, and make me about 2 grand. However, I don't know how the 10 got in there over the 20. I swear I saw 20 when I started putting them up. And all 100 got placed up, and they started selling. And somebody said, hey, you don't have to undercut by half, you know. And I'm like, what do you mean? And so I looked back at this, and I'm like, oh my god, I really did. And I'm like, oh, you know, thanks for the heads up. So I, thank goodness, with my auctionator, I was able to just cancel each auction by just spamming the cancel auction button. And I took them all down, and I put them back up for 20 gold, which right now is not the number 1 spot. So others will sell over mine, as a ton of people are doing this right now. I'd be happy to sell these for, you know, even a gold each. But as you can see, mine's up. Somebody's got 31 stacks. They had like 60, so it's been selling. And I mean, come on, this person right here is like, here, I'm gonna sell each one for 385 gold. I really hope you were the first to put it in there, because if not, you're absolutely silly for doing so. Because, I mean, enough people are doing it, you know. This person has 120 of them. I've sold 11 so far, so I've made 110 gold. But they're only like 35 silver each, and you can buy 20 at a time. And you do it in Icecrowned Citadel right after Deathbringer Sourfang. Oh, Surfing Turtle's here. He's one of them that bought a lot of mine. Anyway, you go and you have to kill the first 4 bosses, or go in on somebody's lockout there. And you can enter it approximately 5 times every hour. So you can only reset the instance 5 times and re-enter it every hour. So if you're going to do other heroics or something, don't do it. It'll end up getting you locked out of all heroics. So if you're not doing anything, maybe you're farming or you're just messing around and have an easy cooldown to get back there every hour, such as the Argent Crusader's Tabard, then you can just pop over there, have somebody, you know, join a raid group with you about every hour, buy yourself 100, you know, buy 20, go out, reset, come in, buy 20, blah blah blah, and do that, and you can just keep selling them. So even if you sell them cheap, you can still get a lot. Anyway, so I wanted to work on archaeology. I want to do Black Temple because I want to get my reputation to Exalted. As you can see here, Ashtongue Deathsworn, I should hit Exalted if I do another Black Temple run this week, which would be fantastic. Then I've just Keepers of Time, the Consortium, those are both very easy to do, just gotta go and do them. And the Scale of Sands, not too bad, that's just a Mount Hyjal run every now and again. A couple weeks of that, and I should hit Exalted there as well. So, ideally, I could have all these to Exalted and finish this in, like, 3 weeks' time. Anyway, just get rid of that, I don't want that in my bags. Okay, so we're going to take the Argent Crusader's Tabard, which is awesome to have, and FYI, if you don't mind going and getting 50 champion seals and buying one, I would suggest doing so. But you can use it for a teleport right to Icecrown, to the Crusader area, Argent Tournament I guess it's called, once every 30 minutes. Considering your hearth is also a 30-minute cooldown, if you travel back and forth every 30 minutes, I mean, it works really well. Plus, it's a free teleport to Northrend instead of taking a boat and flying around, but you will have to fly from here. But I wanted to do some archaeology here on camera real quick, because I haven't done any out here yet, so I'm still 375. Let's pop this open. We have Howling Fjord, Grizzly Hill, Zuldrak, and Crystal Song. The nearest one is going to be Crystal Song, so we're going to fly down south here. And the one in Crystal Song is a Night Elf. We've got 2 trolls, and we've got a Vrykul. So we're gonna head over there to our first find. Since it's a boring flight, really think I have anything to say on the way. No, I guess I do. I just want to update y'all on how the guild is going. We're currently up to 68 members. We just had one leave today. Not a big deal. As you can see, the levels are typically lower. We've got 10, 12, 19, and 27 on, as well as me as an 85. The level of the player matters not. Once we have a large number of people, that's when the higher levels definitely start joining. And it doesn't matter what level you are, you can still help level the guild. For example, if you're all around, like, 15 to 18 or so, you can go do, at least 3 of you, go do together a Dead Mines run, on normal. Just go for a random normal. And when you get in and you complete it, you will give us 300,000 XP for completing it with a minimum of 3 of you there. It's really absolutely fantastic. So, right now, I don't think we have any done this week. Nope, so we can do 7 dungeons, 1 raid boss, and 3 raided battlegrounds. We don't do raided battlegrounds or the raid boss, but I usually get a couple of these in a week. As you can see, we're just 20% away. If we can hit that, I mean, that wouldn't be very hard really at all. And we can be a level 2, which means 5% more to leveling, which is awesome. Which means, I mean, we're halfway to our leveling reward goal. We can look at our other guild perks and see when at level 6 we get our second one, at level 5 we get 5% into the guild bank. So level 5 is honestly where we're aiming, and level 6 is a leveling perk, so we would be aiming for that. Anyway, so we're almost to the first thing here. We'll have to hit, we'll have to go out to Howling Fjord to see exactly what the Fhraelaok is about and how many it's going to take. Remember, the original ones took about 35, the classic WoW ones, the Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms, and then the Outlands took about 45. And these are still working on the 35, though it might go up to 45 now that I'm getting them. I don't know, we'll see. And the Fhraelaok, I'm going to guess will be at least 45 to 55, so we'll see. Ooh, grants Chronosoul on 2 levels, or 2, achievements. I read that right. I'm going in the correct direction, I hope, I think, maybe? Yeah, okay. So I didn't work on very many goals yesterday. I was just kind of taking it easy. Every day, like I said, I do my dailies. I've done my dailies today. Have I still been logged in from that? I've made about 500 gold today. Oh, shoot, I'm still in tank for doing the Ice Crown run. That's totally lame. Alright, let's change specs. And we'll go back into my PvP gear because that's the better geared DPS set. There we are. Okay, I'm not going to bother really looting these guys right now. There it is. And using a Highborn scroll, we can do this, and let's see if we get any higher. Of course, we get our level. Nope, still 35. So, and this is another scepter. We need that scepter for our achievement. At least these don't seem like they're really too far away from one another yet. Oh, come on, hit him so I get some rage. Dang. Sometimes it's so slow. And FYI, yeah, it's always polite to respond in guild chat. Even if you're on video, it's polite to respond in guild chat. Now, if they keep bugging you, it's also polite to tell them, I'm doing a video. Like, leave me alone. I just got mad at a mage in Ice Crown when we were doing just zerging through the first 4 bosses. When we had, the mage started pulling stuff and then was just kind of a failure. That ticks me off. I hate, DPS stat pool. So we're going to go over here to Howling Fjord, and we're going to go and hit the Fhraelaok one up. Although there's one in Grizzly Hills as well, which is not really closer, so I'm going to hit the Howling Fjord one, and we'll pick up the video there. Alright, and we are swinging back around. So what is the next goal I will probably finish? Let me say now that my professions, my fishing, has reached 503. That is only another 22 away from capping and getting that goal complete. And then my archaeology. Those are my two main goals right now. I really want to get those capped and taken care of. And I really don't think it's going to be that bad finishing these off. But I'm not sure which is going to come first, archaeology or fishing. Fishing is slow, but sort of necessary. And archaeology is not that slow, but a little bit funner than fishing, honestly. I'm totally not going to lie about that one. Oh good, it is in this direction. How perfect. Alright, come on. Oh, so close to our first very cool fragment. Got it. Alright, it gives us 8, and it's not showing on here how many we need. I guess the other one didn't either. So I'm going to go into here to our archaeology and look. 45. Okay. That's not that bad. We still have Tolvir and Nerubian, as well as, I don't really know what that is, but we'll see. Here's our completed, just so you can see how many we've done. And I'll continue on my merry way of doing this. Alrighty, come on. So I downloaded 2 more add-ons for the guild. I already had the Auto-Grats one, and I just installed the Auto-Welcome, so when somebody's new to the guild, it'll welcome them, and then Auto-Greet, so when somebody logs in or relogs back in, it'll greet them with, you know, hello or welcome back, or honestly, whatever you want to put in there is the message. I mean, you could say, oh, there we go, now it's showing up. You could say, I hate you, and then put their name in there every time they log in. I don't think that's a very nice thing to do, but, I mean, it's certainly something you could do. But really, who's nice these days? Do people still do that? And is that still, like, a cool thing to do? Oh, good. Oh, no, that's still very cool. Night Elf, Troll. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to continue on my merry way. I just wanted to make a quick update video about some money and about me starting my archaeology out here. As you can see, I still have a couple here in Grizzly Hills, one in Zuldrak, and then one back over here in Crystal Sun again. And I basically just need to keep up on this until I get my 450, and then I can level, and then go to Uldum. I'm not 100% sure if Uldum's the only zone, but I'm pretty sure it is. So, that's where you go, 450 to 525, and, I guess anything after 525 for any profession is going to be you working on achievements. Like, here's my Scepter achievement. I need 3 more of those. I've almost got all of the, whatever those are for. So, you just get them over time, and I think that's Uldum. So it's really not that bad. There's Diggerarist, which is, you know, 100 unique common things. By the time you're done, if I get 50 more, that's another 250 levels. I'll definitely not be getting that for my 525, but I'll be working on it. 10 rare artifacts, and then I believe you have like a 20, or maybe it's a 25, or it might even be up to 50. It's probably not 50. There's no way there's 50 of them. Or it belongs in a museum, might be to get an epic, which is your trinket or whatever you can get. Recover archaeology artifacts from each of the following races. Nerubian artifacts. Oh, that's from actually completing one of these. And then Tolvir, the 7 scepters you saw, and then these. So, that's not bad. First aid, oh my goodness, so the Frostweave, that wouldn't be that bad. Just gotta farm it up and create some more. To make another, like, 250, I would need 500 Frostweave. Not that bad, just gotta go farm it. I know a great place to farm it, it's just a matter of doing it. And then Dense Ember Silk, I can go train to make Dense now. I haven't trained it, but I could. And 500 of those, that's what, 3 Ember Silk? So that's like 1,500, that's a lot of Ember Silk, considering a stack goes for like 50 gold. and how many? 5 stacks in 100, so that would be 50 stacks in 1,000. So I'd need, oh my god, that's, wow, 75 stacks times 50 gold, guys. That's like 4,250 gold, is that right? I probably did that way off. But it's thousands of gold just for that achievement. Fishing, I've done a lot of these. I would not mind salty, but the only issue with that is the Master Angler of Azeroth. I didn't work on this one because, well, I still have to win the Fhraelaok Fishing Derby or the Booty Bay Fishing Contest, and that is, like, so hard. It really, really is. And, of course, there's a lot of other things to work on here for achievement points. 60 achievement points. Oh, I guess that combines all the rest for becoming a Grand Master in it. Cooking, I've been working on that. I have the chef title, as you see right there. I've done all of that. And I've been working on more. But there's the Cataclysmic Gourmet. Cook 15 of these, and then there's one after it to cook all of them, I believe. That's quite a ways off. I have to learn all the recipes. Iron Chef, learn 200. I'll probably have that by the time I've done that. I still have to do the Daily and Darnassus, and that gives me that achievement, and then I've done all the cooking. So, I mean, I would love to get those done. Anyways, I think that's about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish my archaeology and stop boring you with my achievements. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. Subscribe definitely if you want to see future episodes of this series, and of course other series. If you haven't seen my previous episodes and would like to, you can just click the previous episode button at the top left of this video. Alright, oh look at that. My beer is selling. That's 20 gold a pop. So that's already over 100 gold I've made. 140, 160. And they're still buying it, 180, so awesome. I am making some cash. I'm up to 37,480 gold. I am going to consider my combination of all characters on this realm for my 50,000 gold task, so it won't be too impossible. And I guess that's it. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next episode.